Happy motherfucking New Year. Welcome back to another episode of Three Niggas on YouTube featuring me, T.O.P, Tone, and Roe. How you doing? Welcome to 2022, which sounds awfully like 2020 TOO. Very interesting. Anyway, no intro music for the video. We go get right into the motherfucking show tonight. We talking about sex and dating apps, and we may stray off and talk about other things, wherever the conversation goes. But that's what it is. Welcome to the show. Salute to you and yours. Again, Happy New Year. Welcome back, Ro and Tone. These niggas went on vacation, but I don't pay them, so I can't stop them from going on vacation. And I had a little mini staycation because I done played. The weather's been really nice for the end of last year, and I played golf like I want to say 3 weekends out of four. And I went to
Okay.
see Spider-Man No Way Home twice, nigga. So the white folks they got like $30 out of me for the same movie twice. So I ain't tripping. Happy New Year to you, man. How you doing? How's 2022 starting out so far?
Shit, all good over here, man. It's all good. Shit, man. I mean, we say Happy New Year's, but I'm always thankful for every day. You never know when your time coming. New Year's is just something they created, but you need to celebrate every day like it's a new year. You know what I'm saying?
Understood. I hear you, man. Me personally, I say Happy New Year on January 1st because that's what everybody else do, and sometimes I feel like I gotta fit in with everybody else so they won't think I'm, too weird or nothing like that. And but for me personally, I don't start my new year until my birthday. The day that commemorates my birthday rather, because you really technically only have one birthday, the actual
Okay.
day that you're born. But that's when my new year starts for me. Because I can only really count my own life experience. I wasn't here 200 years ago. You understand what
Right.
I'm saying? So I can't really count back that far. Welcome back, Tom. Um, I see that you are still using AOL, and your signal is kind of weak going into 20
It's,
coming into 2022. But Happy New Year! Welcome back. How you doing?
it's hard to get good service in the strip club. You know how that be, man.
Hey, you better follow Kanye example. You know, he learned the hard way. The strip club ain't the place to get love. Did I rhyme?
Hey,
Well, Kanye
who said
rhymed
I was?
first. I just repeated what he said.
Oh man, he desperate.
So how you doing this? How's 2020 so far? What are you looking forward to in 2022? You still there, Tom?
What the hell?
Okay, Ro, you still there?
Yeah, I'm still here. I'm here.
Okay, yeah, Tone got the
I can hear
dial
you.
up. Tone got the dial up right now. His little connection is a little strange, but we're not gonna let that slow down the show. You hear me, Tone? You still there?
Yeah. What was the question? Yeah.
I was asking you how's 2020 looking for you so far, and Happy New Year.
It's looking all right, man. So far, so good. Nothing bad happened, so that's good.
I know that's right. I know that's right. Never look forward to anything bad happening, but you always be
Yeah.
prepared for the worst, at least in your mind. Good evening to you,
Mhm.
Miss Misha. Happy New Year. Thank you for stopping into the show. Um, I know you guys are a few years younger than me. Ro, you older than Tone. But I've been around. Oh wow, since like the Black Planet days. That's probably the first dating app I could recall.
Yeah, I
Black
had one of
Planet,
those.
blackplanet.com. And although I have noticed that, with women, they real insidious. They tend to go wherever the fuck men are, which is everywhere. But I noticed an evolution in dating apps over time, and it hasn't been necessarily for the good. You guys got any dating app horror stories, any positive stories, or any stories in general that you care to share?
Oh man,
I
the
know I
worst
got
dates I've ever
some.
had in my life was from dating apps, man. The worst dates I ever had in my life. I took a girl to the movie one time, and I don't know if she had sinus issues or what, but the whole time she just.
That bitch was sniffing cocaine.
What the fuck, B? And not only that, but she did not look like how she looked in the goddamn app, nigga. Even when she took a picture, when I'm like, all right, I know this you. She looked like herself, but she definitely put makeup on before she took that picture.
So it sounds like, with the advent and rise of dating apps, it sounds like, catfishing became like a normal thing. I mean, the way
Oh,
I see it
facts,
anyway. I
facts.
could be mistaken about that, but like I said, I've been fucking with the dating app shit. Um, incidentally, back when I first got out of release from prison, and this was back like 2000, 2001. And back then, this is before MySpace, and it wouldn't be before a Hotmail and all that shit. But uh, I would say BlackPlanet.com is like it's the OG dating app, at least for Black people. It was the shit back in the days. But the evolution I noticed over time is you did have some catfishing going on, and you had that earlier. Like I used to fuck with Craigslist and all that shit back in the days. And Craigslist was even worse for catfishing. You fuck around and get there and run in the job of the hut and just be totally unexpected. You had to figure out how to get the fuck out of that situation. Like, yo, I gotta go get some cigarettes. I'll be right back. But I've noticed that the evolution over time of these dating apps have gone. It's like they become more trashier over time.
Yeah.
I can remember I can remember using dating apps to smash different chicks. But one thing that stands out in my particular situation, opposed to what I see with a lot of other guys, is a lot of the other guys, they mostly on the trick spectrum when it comes to getting sex and dealing with women on dating apps.
Yeah, because they think that that's what they got to do in order to get these hoes.
Yeah, you basically got to just. For me personally, like I got a mixed bag with dating apps. Some of them actually turned out cool, but you're gonna get some catfishes here and there. You know, that's why I go through a process. First, I talk to them for a little bit on the app, and then I get the number. And after I get the number, we have a few phone conversations. And after the phone conversations, I need you on FaceTime. This is before I even get to the first date. You know what I'm saying? Just so I can see. Now they can still fake it on FaceTime, like you know what I'm saying, put the makeup on real quick, but at least you get to see how that person.
You told her to splash some water on her face.
Let's go swimming. Let's go swimming on the first date.
Hey, I'm taking
I
chicks.
meet
I'm
every
taking
bitch on the
chicks
first date
swimming.
at the pool.
Hey, I take chicks swimming on the first date. I take them to the pool, or I take them to the inland lake, or I take them to the beach. I don't mind. You know why? Because it's very humbling when a bitch get in a bathing suit and she ain't got a perfect body, a quote unquote perfect body. But um, shit, one horror story I had from a dating app, man. Most of the
Horror
bad
story.
experiences that I had on dating apps didn't come until like around 06, 07, when Plenty of Fish first came out and was like the jumping shit. Plenty of Fish and another website / dating site called tagged.com. I don't know if you guys ever heard of that
No, I ain't
website
heard of
before.
that one.
No, that sounds
But
like some shit where you watch people get killed from.
yo, tag.com now, it's all bots and hoes now. But
That's POS.
you used to could link with chicks and smash on the first night. And one thing I can say is, like, I didn't meet any catfish chicks on there, but I met plenty of the motherfuckers on Plenty of Fish. I met a chick one time, man, at a baseball game, and that bitch was like 300 pounds more than what the fuck was in the picture. And I was like, damn, why show this bitch my picture? Because she like instantly recognized me. And I was like, damn. Now I gotta sit here and talk to this motherfucker. But I'm not fucking this fat bitch. But
Yeah.
moreover, another thing I notice about these dating apps is that nowadays anyway, these chicks, they seem to use it mostly for like thirst traps. They not even like seriously trying to meet nobody off of dating apps.
Nah.
I
And
say I would say you got a better chance meeting bitches on like Instagram or in the gym than you do on the dating app.
yeah, these dating apps be getting weird. Like I would have all these chicks, right? They would a lot of them be like, hit me up on Snap. And I ain't never had a Snap. I'm still kind of old school. So I'm like, I ain't got no Snap. I ain't hitting you up. But one day I was just like, you know what? I give in. I'm gonna sign up for the Snap. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna sign up just to see what they talking about because I know Snap. You can send.
That sounds a little bit selfish. You might want to rephrase that.
Man, I don't give a damn about that word. Fuck it.
I'm signing
Hold
up
on,
for
hold on.
the, I'm signing up for the snap.
Nah.
Hey
That
man,
sounds like
a
that's
lion, if a lion
good.
trying to hunt gazelle, he know to sign up for the motherfucking pond where they go drinking. You feel me?
Yeah,
Don't ever do you
exactly.
like that, player.
This nigga sounds so old school, but like cause Snap it actually if you get a girl
You talking
Snapchat, it
about
actually
Snapchat? Okay, I got you. I
Snapchat,
got you.
yeah. It actually makes sense, you know what I'm saying? Cause you can send people direct videos, video chat, and all kind of other shit like through Snapchat. That makes sense, but what I learned that is the women are not really for dating if they have signed up for my Snapchat in their bio, what they pretty much doing is selling pussy. Cause every last one that I signed when I follow them on Snap, they always on the same shit. Sign up for my OnlyFans. Let me send you some pictures. Do this, do that. Like that's all they did. And they would show like
Oh
little
wow.
videos of them getting fucked and all kind of shit, talking about pull up, meet up for $100 and all kind of shit. So the
Oh
Snap
man.
was really for them selling pussy. It ain't because they actually trying to meet you. So if you see a chick and she
Yeah.
say follow my Snap, she trying to sell you pussy. That's all they do on
Or
there.
she
You
got a
know what I'm saying?
boyfriend.
Mm.
Or she got a boyfriend.
Or that, or that.
I would say all women are trying to sell you some pussy in one way or another, but you know
Nah, they really doing it on Snap. Like,
Yeah,
that's a
yeah, yeah.
whole nother
They
conversation.
really selling pussy now.
So Snapchat turned into the new back page.
pretty
Hell
much.
yeah.
Whole
Hell yeah. Be honest. Snapchat was OnlyFans before OnlyFans became OnlyFans.
Snapchat turned into to the new back page. So that just let a nigga know that a hoe will find a way.
Hmm.
The whole
That's all it
the whole
is.
gonna find a way to hustle. Yep.
Trying to tell
But
you. So
what they do on Snapchat is they show you little snippets of shit and they give you a preview. But if you want to really be my fan, pay this much money and I'll let you see my premium stuff. It was what OnlyFans. They basically OnlyFans stole Ho's idea and turned it into something worth
Hmm.
something.
yeah,
You know what I mean?
OnlyFans is just like the YouTube of of soft hoeing. That's
Yeah,
really what
pretty
it is.
much.
Because you know, basically, let's just be honest about it. If you selling your quote unquote femininity for money, then you a hoe. I
Yeah.
mean, it's no other way to
That's
put it.
that.
And
You
I'm
need to
not
you need to
trying
put
to.
that definition up.
Yeah,
Sell femininity.
Yeah, I'm not trying to be derogatory about it. You know, I'm just being real focused,
Honest.
focused and honest about the shit. But yeah, that's just the way I see it. And I notice over time that with these dating apps, because like BlackPlanet.com used to be free when I first got on it. And so did Plenty of Fish. All of these motherfuckers started out free. And then I noticed over time you had to start paying for a monthly subscription. So now in order to pull chicks off of these dating apps, you gotta pay a fee.
No, you don't. No, you don't.
Yeah, no, look, and
I
look.
mean,
Some of them have a thing. Some of them have
we
a
gonna
thing
get
set to
into
their
that,
app.
bro. We gonna get into that, bro.
Some of
Nah.
them have a thing on the app where like they only talk to people that's like a member. You know what I mean? So like you gotta pay money in order to talk to certain bitches. But them the bitches selling pussy. That's the thing.
Hmm,
Like
that's
honestly, I think
interesting.
Snapchat got the most hoes on it. If you likely to fuck a bitch, you gonna fuck her off Snapchat.
Hmm.
But like
This got to be some
the only
millennial
problem
shit.
is the only problem. Look, because here's the thing. The thing with Snapchat is it get rid of the evidence. That's why I say they more than likely got a nigga or somebody else they fucking with. So
Hmm,
when you message somebody on Snapchat, once they read it, it disappears.
hmm.
A bitch
Okay.
that's playing games with you ain't got no reason to delete shit.
Right.
Well, I mean, that go without
But
saying. But
but
I just found it interesting that not only did these websites, like I was just saying, when I first got on blackplanet.com way back in '01, the end of 2000 and the beginning of 2001, the shit was free. In
yeah,
other words, you could communicate back and forth, through the app to different females. It didn't cost you nothing. And then slowly over time, these apps, I noticed it with blackplanet.com, they begin to charge for a membership. That therefore you had to pay the app in order to talk to females. You know what I'm
you know
saying?
why? You know what changed that?
Who also want niggas to pay. You know what I'm saying? This is just double
You know
trouble.
what changed that? When it first came out, the women was more desperate than men was.
You know something? I noticed that too when I first started with plentyoffish.com back in '06. It was if you couldn't
Yeah,
get no pussy off of Plenty of Fish in '06,
you was gay.
you was either gay or you was on monk mode on doing one finger push ups some goddamn where in the mountains. Cause they was like it was I would say it was probably easier to get it then than it is right now because they was just like here, hold on to this. I'll come back and get my pussy later. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, all right.
Pussy is just like the dollar. It's only worth as much because a bunch of people agree that it's worth that fucking much.
I know that's right.
And that's where the fuck they at with it. They like that. Oh well, all them hundreds of niggas say my pussy is worth this. Well, bitch, I'm here to tell you I am a pussyologist, and I'm gonna tell you that your pussy is worth nil.
It ain't even worth one fake copper penny.
Exactly.
Unless you go get some from some suckers and bring it back to me.
What
Now
they don't even realize is
that'll
that
work.
the niggas not even paying for the pussy. They paying for the dopamine. If you want to really take it deep, niggas is
That's,
paying for the dopamine. They just can't get it nowhere else, or they don't know they can get it from somewhere.
they paying for incel porn.
Swear to God. Swear to God.
Cause this is the most news I ever seen. This is the most suckers I ever seen at one time in history. I swear to God,
Hey, you've
man.
seen a lot of
It is
history, so I know that's crazy.
it
Yeah,
is
hella history. That nigga seen Jesus walk on water, nigga.
yeah, there
Nigga
you
is
go.
history.
There you go, deputy dog. Motherfucker is the same height as Emmanuel. Anyway, yeah, nah, man. Like I like to look at the evolution of shit, especially since I've been around long enough to have seen the shit begin up till now. Because a lot of like both of y'all is millennials. Ro, what year was you born, Ro?
Yeah,
85.
Yeah, you a millennial. You right at the beginning.
right on the tip. Yeah.
I think it's 85 to like 2000 or something like that. But
85 to 95.
something like that. I don't know. But yeah, both of y'all is millennials, and y'all group is the biggest population in America, or will be by like 2032. And y'all some strange motherfuckers. And this millennial motherfuckers is even stranger. Them the ones with the tight pants. The tight pants with their ass hanging out. That's the millennial.
Yeah, they are kind of weird. Like, I don't know. It's just okay. Like,
What's up with these fucking millennial women? Cause man, I'm gonna tell you something else about these dating apps. I don't know if either one of y'all ever had this experience, but I've had this experience before. I seen a chick on a dating app, her profile anyway, who I would be interested in had I had met her in real life. Who I ended up meeting on another website, another social media site. And it bugged me out because I was saying to myself, well, why is this why is this bitch on the dating site when she dating on this regular social media site? And I'm glad I don't spend no money on that shit because that bitch, I couldn't even get no conversation out of her over here because she don't even be on the site. She just made a profile. And then I ended up getting up with the chick for free because I had to pay no money for the dating site.
shit, I don't
And
never pay for them. I don't know. I don't know what dating sites you talking about. Like, I don't never pay for them. Like, they got the membership to where you get. I think if you pay, you get more exposed. You know what I'm saying? But I don't never pay for that shit. I did that shit one time with
I
Tinder, and I was
noticed
like, never again.
a lot of these dating sites. What I noticed, and this is why I fell back off of them. But a lot of these dating sites begin to charge you to be able to either send messages or read messages. And another thing that I noticed is that they was harder on guys. They would patrol guys' profiles more than they would patrol the women's profiles. So a woman could put a profile picture up with her Snapchat in it or with
Mm-hmm.
her Instagram. You know how you make a meme and you put your name in it.
Yeah.
They will allow females to put their contact information in it, and they would allow females to get away with that shit. But I noticed that they wouldn't do that with dudes. At least I wasn't ever able to get away with it. Welcome back,
Yeah.
Tone. Which this Tone got that motherfucker. Man, get off BlackPlanet.com. You can't connect to the stream, y'all, through Black Planet, Tone.
Say that
Yes,
again.
dude.
Cause I ain't hear you. Your shit was working out.
Oh wow. Yeah, you dropped and came back in.
Hey, hey, Tone, where you at? You in a cave or something? Hey, God damn.
That nigga is
No,
acting
I'm in
so
the
bad. Go ahead.
no, I'm in the whip. Y'all called me when I was clocking out of work.
Oh,
Oh
okay, okay.
wow. Okay.
Yeah, that was all that noise you heard in the background.
Yeah, the busting shots from earlier.
No, I switched jobs. I don't do security shit no more.
Word? Oh
Yeah.
shit. What's up? What you into now? See, this is what's new for 2022.
He already told you. He said he's stripping. That dude was at the strip club.
I wish. I wish, nigga.
this
That nigga's
nigga, this nigga
I
dancing
already,
on this
I already
nigga
know my
dancing
stripper name.
for Teddy Bear Tuesdays and shit.
I already know my stripper name. It's gonna
Nigga's
be Black
stripper name
Licorice. Either
is
you fuck with it or you
Yogi.
don't.
that is dude over
Black
here
Licorice. Either you
stripping.
fuck with it or you don't.
This nigga stripper name is Faison Love, nigga.
That nigga stripping name is Free Willy, nigga.
Everybody getting splashed, nigga.
Oh
Don't
my
bring your girl around me.
god!
He nigga said,
Wow!
"Welcome to SeaWorld, motherfucker."
Wow! That's
Man.
hilarious. Well, congratulations, Mr. Chippendale.
I don't strip, nigga.
So no, what do you do really? No shit.
I work in the kitchen. It's like a theater and a bar mixed together.
Oh, okay.
It's
I
like an
bet.
upscale like little thing. They got like wine and shit to go into movie and shit.
Oh, okay. We got a couple of those here. One of them that I used to go to. The last time I've been there was 2019. A young lady I know took me out for my birthday to see Captain Marvel, but it's been closed since then because of the pandemic. A lot of movie theaters have closed. As a matter of fact, a movie theater that I once worked at way back in the 90s has been around for since then. I recently rode past it, and not only did it close, but they done tore that motherfucker down and started building some apartments. And as a matter of fact, I got a picture on my Instagram back when I went to go see. I think it was either Infinity War or Endgame. More than likely, it was Infinity War, where I went to that movie theater, and that was the last time I went there. So that had to have been like 2018.
Mm.
But it's just interesting how things happen, man. The evolution of things, man. It ain't just sex, and dating apps. But I want to say, man, if you on dating apps still in 2022, trying to get some pussy from these broads, man, take it from an old school dude like me. Brush your teeth, take a shower, put on some decent clothes, and go outside. Not with the intention necessarily of meeting somebody, but you'll be surprised who you'll meet when you do go outside.
Yeah, that's facts. I mean, I'm on the dating app still, you know what I'm saying? I'm only on two of them though. I'm on Facebook dating and this app called BLK. It's like Tinder for black people, you know what I'm saying? 'Cause I just be messing with the blacks. I ain't gonna lie. Like I don't discriminate, but I prefer to have black women only, but that's the apps I'm on. But one thing I gotta say about it is where the dating apps kind of ruin dating, it just makes you impatient. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause you got to have these same conversations over and over and over again. You know what I'm saying? And as a man, there's times when I'll be like, God damn, like I got 7 phone numbers in my phone. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's hard to keep track. When you go outside, you might get one or two here and there. You know what I'm saying? A little bit here and there. So it's easy to just keep up with it. But when you just swiping all day, like you over here getting numbers, sometimes I be forgetting. I gotta go back to the conversations to make sure I ain't saying the same thing over. I don't remember this one name. I don't remember which app this one was on. Like it just it's just a lot to keep up with. You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta stay on cue, and and women, they get impatient too. You could say, "Hey, what's up?" and they'll block you. Like, I'm tired of people saying, "Hey, what's up?" Like, God damn, I'm just
I
saying, "What's
know,
up?"
right?
Like,
I know, right?
I'm just trying to break the ice. But just like the regular
You
shit
get,
that
you
you would
can't you
normally
can't
say
you can't
outside.
start out, even though you want to differentiate yourself. You can't start out with, so what do you plan on doing for the next 5 years?
Right. Hey, hey, this some game right here. This what works. Look, if you want them to respond to you, like we be talking about, top, just bag on them. You know what I'm saying? Like now, I just bag on them. Like, God damn, like you cute, but your forehead wide than a motherfucker. They always respond to shit like that. When you just say like, "Hey, what's up? How you doing?" or "What's good? You look good." Like, they some might respond, some
Oh
might
man,
not, but you
here you
definitely
go.
gonna get a response. You
My
bag on
bag, my bag game is sophisticated as fuck, my nigga. Cause see, this something that I learned about doing that is that, and those pickup artist motherfuckers, they call it negging. Patrice O'Neal talked about the same shit, but my shit is super sophisticated. So now I don't bag on the female because that it kind of makes it personal. You understand what I'm saying? And sometimes it could backfire on you. I bag on some accessory that they got. So the last chick that I picked up out the dollar store. I just walked in. I got my motorcycle helmet, so I'm incognito and shit. And this how you know that you got mouthpiece, fellas. When you could talk a chick in the kicking it with you, and she ain't even see your face.
There you go.
um. So what I learned to do is I crack on the accessories. So with this particular chick, I was like, damn, that's a nice leather jacket. Is it really leather or is it pleather? I don't believe. Let me feel it. Let me feel it. And when she reached out her arm and she let me touch it, and then the bitch was like, "Ain't nothing about me fake." I knew right then, and that's the cue right there. I already know right there. That's the opening.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, ain't nothing about you fake. I had to find out about that. Here, my name is such and such. Here's my number. Call me. Or what's your number? You understand? It's that goddamn easy. You don't even need a dating site.
Nah, you,
And
you you really don't, but you know, it just helps if you like,
You
you know what I'm
you
saying?
don't even need to ask what they doing in the next 5 years. Like honestly, the whole conversation thing, like you know how you say you keep repeating the same conversation. Like a lot of the times, you won't even have to do that. You could cut to the chase and be like, you know, what you be on, like trying to kick it. And once you see that they not on no trying to kick it shit, you don't even waste your time to have that
Right,
conversation.
right, 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 right.
You feel me?
that's
Like
one
and then like
that's something else I noticed about the dating sites. It's like I'm only on one dating site now. I don't go on it very often, but I don't have a whole bunch of profiles floating around on different dating sites. I haven't deleted all them shits. And you know, the ones I didn't get a chance to delete, I don't have access to them anymore. But it seemed to me like it's really a giant waste of fucking time because one downside is through text communication, you know, which is the primary method of communication on these dating sites. You lose a lot of information. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, the one upside is that you should know instantly whether you should keep, you know what I'm saying, trying to pursue a chick just based on whether you get a response from her or not. That's the one positive.
But that's when you like what I do. I won't chop it up with them too much. You know, I do some little icebreakers, bag on them a little bit. And after a few texts, I'm like, here's my number, hit me up. That's how you gonna know if they real or not. Cause a lot of them, well, like
Mhm.
I done got blocked for that. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, I don't give my number out. Like how the fuck we gonna talk if you don't give your number out? You know what I'm saying?
I've gotten that response
Yeah.
before
Like
too.
so it's
Oh,
just like
I
that's
don't
how
give
you
my
find
phone
out.
number out yet. Like how
but
I'm
that's
gonna
how you
talk
know
to you
she ain't what you want.
off the site. You know
Exactly.
what I'm saying?
Give them your number. You gonna find out who really want to fuck with you or not.
That's
Now
facts.
I'm not. Most people gonna take that as you saying instantly, like, "Hey, bitch, here go my number. Call me." No, after you didn't like found out if you actually like the bitch for real.
Yeah,
You know what I
exactly.
mean? Then you be like, "Hey, here go my number." You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't just hit them up just like first message, like here my number. You know, like I I crack the ice first. You know, you got to be specific with these weirdos that be following you on YouTube because they'll do that same right there. Hey, bitch, here my number.
Right,
Like nah,
exactly.
like say what's up first. You know, say talk about something in her bio, like do something that grabs her attention, and then
Build
see if you
That
rapport.
like
that
her. You
is
know.
that is in my experience anyway, that is a very effective method, you know, the breaking of the ice and then giving the chick your phone number. It's actually preferable that you offer in my mind anyway, that you offer your phone number first because
Mhm.
the feedback you get from the response you get from that is going to tell you a whole lot about the female.
Right,
You know what I'm
right.
saying? If you give her your phone number and she take it, you giving her something and she taking it. You understand? And you telling her what you want her to do with it. Here's
Right,
my
right.
number. Call me. It's very important that you get that response. Or
Yeah,
you get that you be you or rather that you're able to gauge that response because that in itself will tell you a lot about her as a female and whether or not you even need to invest a whole lot of time in her. But that be little shit that, you know, little details that dudes be missing and shit.
yeah,
Then
and
they
you
gotta
gotta
come
tell them
online and
that
get a
because
coach for.
and you gotta tell them like hey, like you gotta hit me up because I always tell them like look, I can't really get to know you just off text. Like I gotta hear your voice. Here's my shit. Here's what I do. I'm gonna give y'all give y'all some of my game. Here's what I do. I'll be like, here, take my number down. You know, I need to hear your voice. I gotta make sure you're not a fucking man in Wisconsin trying to catfish me. And they always laugh at this shit. And then they hit me right up like I'm not a
You
man.
stupid.
Hey, Hey, but it's real shit though. Like I gotta hear your voice. I gotta see your face. Like we can't do too much on this app.
It's
Like
to be like it's 2022. You cute, but you could be a man.
exactly. Like that. That's exactly what I do. And they just laugh. They just be cracking up.
Wow.
Like, all right, boom, got you. You laughing. There we go. But still though, I still need to I still need to hear your voice. I gotta make sure. I gotta be
Nah, I
sure.
had to. I don't believe it until I get all the way down to in the pussy. Then I
Yeah,
become a.
for real.
Then I believe. Then I believe you.
But you got to go through the stages before I even go on the date. I didn't already talk to her a bunch of times. I didn't already FaceTime her. Like you just got to go through the whole process. See, when it's face to face, you meet somebody like you can see right then and there. Just like
Yeah,
you approached the young lady and was like, "Oh, is your jacket leather or pleather?" And you touched her jacket. See, you can't
that's
really
why.
do
That's
shit
why
like
I'm
that
more.
online. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
why I'm more of an advocate of meeting females, out in the street. Now,
Yeah.
guys would say that it's a lot harder, but I disagree. As a matter of fact, it is probably a lot more
Way
easier
easy.
because one, you already know what you're attracted to, and you
Mhm.
get to see based on the female's response right there in real time whether or not she attracted to you. I mean, you
Right.
could tell, you know,
Yeah.
just
Shit.
by her responses. You could tell. And
Facts, because
guys be
they
guys
not
be
good at
guessing.
pretending to your face.
They be over guessing about female responses and shit. Over defining. What the fuck is going on. It's really simple. She not responding to your advances. She don't want to fuck with you. Leave that bitch
Right,
alone.
right,
You know what I'm
right.
saying?
They'll play with you a little bit online just
Mhm.
because they
Right.
bored. You know what I'm saying? You can't play with me face to face. Like
Because
Exactly.
they scared they're gonna get punched if they play with you face to face.
yeah.
Yeah.
They'll talk crazy to you. Like you can't block me face to face, motherfucker. Like you gotta own up to that. And what you was about to say something, Tone, that was real shit. What was you about to say?
Huh?
You
Also,
had
because they
said
because they
something.
because they scared that if they play that shit in front of you that you gonna punch them or take that shit. You know what I mean?
Nah, it was before that. It was before that. You had said something. It was a critical point. I can't remember what it was. I can't
Uh,
remember what it was. Fuck.
That
But
nigga
I
not
be just
only
I be
five,
just dropping
nigga
shit, so
not
I
only
couldn't even
five
tell you.
five, they got a short memory too.
nah, because
You
you
got
was
a short
talking and
memory.
he had said something in the background, and I was just yeah.
I'm just fucking with you. Wet
But
foot.
But yeah, they can't
nah,
they can't lie to you. They can't pretend to your face. They not good at pretending.
That's what it
there it
was.
is. There it is. Yep.
I beg to differ, Tone. I think women, they could pretend in your face because
Not not
women
not
they
not if
just
you not if you a logical thinking nigga. If you go off emotions, yeah. Because once they shit start fading away, they start doing shit like trying to shame you out of thinking the way you thinking. But if you know logically what she's saying to you don't make sense, you like negate that shit. You like shut the hell up. You know what I mean? And she can
well,
only sit here and hold up against that for so long. Because when
I
she know you
mean,
see through her bullshit,
I primarily go based off of what women do, not so much what they say, because
yeah,
most of the time they don't be saying shit. At least nothing that I find interesting.
yeah. But that's because you look at what she doing. That's the logical way.
Hmm.
Like anybody can say anything,
Hmm.
but to bring what you said to reality,
Hmm.
it takes effort. It takes confidence in what you're doing, or confidence that you can handle the consequences of what you're doing.
Hmm.
Right. And
Yeah.
it's crazy. A lot of these young dudes don't know. They'll never know what it feels like to approach women because I I was in the era too where you literally just had to get up, get dressed, go outside. Wasn't no internet, so if you didn't go outside and talk to a female, you just wasn't getting one. A lot of these dudes ain't
Mhm.
gonna never don't have to have that experience because they could just slide in the DM. But it's a whole different
Hmm.
ball games when you got six of your homies standing behind you and it's a chick over there about to roast your ass. Where you go mac her, you
That
get
be that
turned
be
down, you get
that be
rejected.
another
It
that
take a
be
different
another
type of
thing too,
man to do
man.
that.
That'd be another thing too. Is so many of these females, so many dudes be sliding in their DMs. It's like, damn, Should I slide in her DMs too? Yeah, fucking message me like number 1032.
Yeah, yeah, I don't be about that DM shit. Like, I be seeing something like, oh, I should slide, but it's just like, nah. I be feeling like shit. I'm gonna be a screenshot away. These motherfuckers
You know
screenshot
what, bro?
and try to play you on everything. Like, I'm good. G.
That's true,
They
right?
about
But
to
like,
play me.
I got an opinion on that.
That's the new level of the Me Too movement. Yeah, this nigga got an opinion. Well, I got an opinion about your internet connection, nigga.
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Yeah, you dropped out, came right back like magic. We in the Matrix though, the metaverse. We've been here since YouTube and YouTubing. But yeah, we can hear you. Please continue, Tom.
I look at it different. Like, if I'm gonna say something to somebody, shit, I'm gonna say something. I don't mind getting screenshot. You know what I mean?
That's true.
Like if I'm like, say some shit like, just some outlandish shit. To me, that's like that's free promo if you screenshot and post that, because I feel like whatever I say, if you ain't like, some other bitch that you know might be like, what's his shit? You know what I mean? If anything, that's like the bat signal for free code.
Yeah, I mean, I get that side of it too. I get you, Top, because I mean, I ain't gonna ever, like you said, I ain't gonna ever say some shit that just like if they screenshot me, I'm like, oh, this dude weird, you know what I'm saying? But it's just like sometimes I'm like on Top side, like, do I want to be the 1,000 dude? Like, I like to go to pretty women's comments and just to see if they reply. They just post their pictures, don't even reply to none of them. I'm like, hey, I'm not about to comment on your shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they got 3,000 dudes, and if I do comment, I'ma roast you. Like, like, you think you look good, like, just call her ugly, bro. Like, call her ugly in the comments. That gonna be the one.
Yep.
That's gonna be the one that she respond to. She ain't gonna respond to none of the hey beautiful, I love you, all this other good shit. She gonna respond to the one that say, "Damn, you ugly for real."
Hey, look, and then do that, and then go in her DM.
You the cutest girl I ever seen with a 5 head, bitch. You don't even got a 4 head. You got a 5 head. You cute though.
They weird, bro.
In a
Like, they really
special
like
kind
that
of way. I bet you your school bus had a racing stripe on.
Yeah,
Oh,
that
man.
shit work. That shit work like a
But
charm, though. Like, because I mean, think about it.
I guess I'm just used to, I call it tradition. But I pick up a lot of, cues off of, what women are doing. Especially when you used to being in proximity to women, you see a lot of, noticeable behavior. So like I remember this one chick, she was friends with my ex-girlfriend. But I swear to God, I think the bitch was stalking me. And she had a dude, but you could just tell, what I'm saying, if you know about women, that they'll find you attractive when you like not trying to get them.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? Almost like it's almost like it's the friend zone in reverse.
Yeah, that shit. I noticed that shit too. You don't really pay attention to them. That's when they be on you the most.
Mm-hmm.
You don't pay them no mind. They. That's just how they build. They just weird like that. They
Yeah.
just weird like that.
Aliens
I think it's
with 5
I think
heads.
it's a reaction to always being told they're beautiful all the time. When they hear something different, it make them, for some reason, it get their attention.
Well,
I
Like,
mean,
oh, he
already
tried a different game.
they already self-conscious. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And then you present a challenge because if you say something, it demands a response. You one or two things is gonna happen. She either gonna respond or she ain't.
well, if you think about it, like for men and women, for example, let's just say this video go viral or whatever, and we got 300 comments. You know what I'm saying? Like, most of the time, you're
We
going to
need
reply to the
300
negative
comments.
one. You're going to reply to the negative one. Like, you're going to have 300 niggas saying, oh, I support your channel. Oh, I love you. But as soon as that one nigga say, oh, Tone, you ugly, Top, you trash. Roe, shut your short ass up. We gonna fire that nigga up. But we,
I
but
don't respond to that shit in that way, man. I delete them comments. The hater
yeah. But I'm just
comments,
saying,
I
on
delete
average,
them
that's
shits.
what people are gonna do. They're gonna respond to the negative
I'll be
shit.
wanting to respond to that shit, but I'm a middle-aged black man. I can't be acting like that, man. I have an image to uphold. You know what I'm saying?
Who
Nah,
said you can act like
sometimes I'll be wanting to fire their ass up. Like, I ain't gonna lie to you, the the
that was
immaturity in me.
that was the top cast last year, because I had two incidents, two YouTube incidents last year where, dealing with other content creators and they being fake in the game and fraudulent and claiming something that ain't real. You know what I'm saying? Wishy-washy ass niggas. But yeah, I learned very quick. You know what I'm saying? I have an image to uphold now.
It's a waste of the time,
It's
but sometimes it
2022,
feels
man.
good. It's a waste of time, but sometimes it just feels good to fire a nigga up. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
We know it ain't
can
gonna
you
do nothing.
imagine? Can you imagine internet beefing when the metaverse start?
Tone, but here go the thing. Here go the thing about the metaverse. We've been in the metaverse ever
Yep.
since the whole internet is the motherfucking metaverse.
But I'm saying niggas is gonna be pulling up on.
I'm
Hey, what
telling
was that internet
the,
shit you was talking on Twitter, nigga?
the tricking is getting ready to go to a whole new level.
Oh my god.
Motherfuckers gonna be throwing them goddamn Mario coins at bitches and shit
Mm-hmm.
in the virtual strip club.
Mm-hmm.
Cause they do it in the real world. Why wouldn't they do it in the imaginary one?
That's gonna be so nuts, dog. Oh my god.
I think, we need to open up a virtual motherfucking brothel out this motherfucker. I'm telling you, we'll get paid. It's legal. I mean, how they go ban it? So you have to turn the whole internet off. That's an idea, Nigga got plenty of goddamn ideas, nigga.
We'll do that shit.
I
I'll send
can't.
them your way, man.
I can't fuck with these hoes. They be goddamn. What's the catfishing?
Hey man, they all they gotta do is use them little apps, them little filters, make their faces look better, bro. And you'll have a stable
Hey,
of ugly ass
Yo,
stallions.
I seen that shit, yo. On Instagram. I seen two of those posts with white chicks with the motherfucking perfect face, and then the
Mm-hmm.
regular face on the camera, one side and one on the other. That's crazy, nigga.
Nuts.
yeah,
That is crazy.
that's why you
Yo,
gotta
that's a
realize.
whole nother level of cat. That's technological catfishing. That's what I mean. See the metaverse. The
Yeah, you
internet
gotta
is
realize it's going
crazy.
down from there. Whatever the internet picture is, it goes down from there because they only gonna post the best shit. Men, we don't really got too many options. We just like, nigga, if you ugly, you just ugly, bro. Like, ain't nothing you can do about it. But women, they could, throw. I don't really care for lashes, but some dudes do. They throw some lashes, make their hair longer, make their skin a different color. Like, if we ugly, nigga, we just ugly. We just gotta deal with it. So it's gonna go
Hey,
down. It's gonna
fuck
go
around.
down for whatever the picture is.
Fuck around, nigga. I went to the barbershop, nigga. The niggas told me, yo, we do fillers now. I'm like, what the fuck is that? They do the fake hair and shit. Nigga, I was
Yeah,
like,
yeah. They got the man lace front. You on?
y'all cold with it, nigga. You cold with
Hey, nigga, I'm coming with a new fade 2020, 2022. I'm bald now, nigga. In 2 weeks, nigga, I'm about to have my lace front. My man lace front, nigga. I'm about to have waves, nigga.
This nigga skeletal skull cap wearing ass.
That shit crazy, man. Fuck
This
that, man. That
this
shit crazy, man.
this nigga tone internet is, I don't know. We gotta get Tone some internet, man.
Yeah, he got Boost Mobile internet. We
Oh
gotta help
man.
that nigga out.
I remember when Boost Mobile first came out, and on the low, Boost Mobile phones, if you got the old school ones with the chirp,
Mm-hmm.
if you got two of them, keep them because you can still use the walkie-talkie function without having to have service. A lot of motherfuckers wasn't up on that, yo. That's some of my old school street shit.
Yes, sir.
The chirp.
Man.
All you
They,
had to do was add, like, if I had a Boost Mobile and you had a Boost Mobile, we could chirp each other back and forth on the walkie-talkie function. But I would have to have your chirp number saved in the phone.
okay. Yeah, I threw all them joints away. I ain't got one no more.
Man, I got one of them shits around here some goddamn where, but the battery is dead. It's shot. Man, I'm not sure how I could get a new one. Maybe a new used one? I don't know. I have to look into that. But yeah, man, these dating websites, man, and getting sex from these women. I remember back when it all first began, man, I was there. And I can tell you, you know, if you just coming into your early 20s, or you know, some of these teenagers is doing the shit now. But if you just getting into doing fucking with these dating apps, you know, from 2015 on up till now, whew, you got in way too late. Way too late.
Yeah.
The golden era was the early 2000s. I'll say up to like 2007.
I
After
mean,
2007, 2008, that shit all went downhill, in
I
my
mean,
opinion, anyway.
it's a little hectic, but it's you can still get it. You know what I'm saying? Like you can still get it out here with these dating apps. Uh, it just it just depends on your lifestyle, what you got going on. Like, cause it's just you got 10 minutes of your free time. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? And you don't feel like going outside the house. You can just get to swipe it. 10 minutes, you can swipe on 300 of them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
But the
yeah,
thing is, like, most of them ain't gonna respond. Some of them gonna block you for some dumb shit. So you just gotta be willing just to fight through the game. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
and just figure out which one's really trying to go there. Don't waste too much time with them. Don't waste too much time with them going back and forth on the app for days and shit. Do whatever you got to do to get the icebreaker and shoot your number, and then see what happened. And
mhm.
then go from there. But it don't let it consume too much of your time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like
exactly.
like
I
because
agree. I
that
agree.
can that can take a lot of time. Because honestly, like, I don't care if I meet 300 women, right? I ain't going on no date with 300 women. Like, I ain't got time for all that. Like, I only really got time to date two, maybe three, if that. And that's already time consuming because you got to, as a man, you got to learn how to maintain the shit. And yeah, they be wanting your attention and all that other shit. So
Yeah,
it's,
that's another side of dealing with women that a lot of guys, you know, especially since when I first started kicking it on Instagram and YouTube, all that shit since 2019. A lot of guys, in my opinion, they didn't take that into consideration. The downside of having a rotation of women and how time consuming and energy depleting and demanding it could be. Because I mean, it's dealing with women is more than about fucking them. You know what I'm saying? That's only part of it.
yeah.
You
Most of the
know,
battle is fucking their mind first because they gonna want your attention. Whether you want to talk or not, you gonna have to, like, you can't just not talk to them for 2 weeks.
shit. Even if y'all just fucking, she still gonna want your attention.
Yeah, you gonna call after, tell her hi sometime, you know what I'm saying? Because ideally, a
Mhm.
lot of times we just like, man, I just want fuck and I don't even want to talk for a month. But you can't really do that unless you already been established with this woman for years already, you know what I'm saying? And y'all just like that. But for the most part, somebody meeting new, like, like, especially, y'all have a good sexual interaction, she gonna want your attention. You ain't gonna just be able to just, I mean, you can get rid of her if you want, but if you want to maintain her and keep her around, like, you gonna have to, just like a dog, you have to take her to the park for a walk. You have to take her outside to play a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just a
Shit,
part
you
of the
shout
game.
out. See, the Roe is really Caesar Milan, y'all, the dog whisperer. Oh, the Caesar Milan side of the game out this bitch. I know that's right, bro. Ain't nothing like it. Ain't nothing like the old school, in my opinion. I much prefer, even though I have been on dating websites before, like I, pointed out, I was there when these shits first started. And in my opinion, I think that, they slowly going downhill. Like currencies go, like the Turkish lira is going to zero. You know what I'm saying? But you get in where you fit in, man. 1 second. Welcome back, Tone. We glad your internet is back up and running. But we are coming to the conclusion and the close of the show. Anyway, welcome back. Um, yeah, I think that these dating websites overall over time have digressed or digress or regress, maybe is a better word, because I remember when things were a time when it was much easier, things was much better. Yeah, you would get catfish, but women played less games when the dating app phenomenon first began and exploded. Your
And
final
people
thoughts
had more
before we
character
get out of
too.
here, Tom?
I think people had more character back then too. You know what I mean? Now they have less. They feel like they don't require as much to, as you said before, bring to the table. A lot of people have to fake the funk a little bit more now. You know what I mean? So like that's part of why the dating apps have got worse on both ends. Even with men, like a lot of men have felt like, well, shit, I ain't gotta do all that. All I gotta do is take a few pictures on the internet and make it look like I got that. You know what I mean? So that's really why I think part of why the quality. I won't say the complete reason, but that's a big part of why is more games involved because what you have to come straight up with it would not appease anybody, make anybody want to fuck with you. You know what I mean?
You know something about what you just said is I know a female, and this did happen back, I want to say like around 2007, 2008, who lured a guy from another state to where she lived at under the pretense that she had it all together going on. She had somewhere to live. Bitch even said she had an Escalade. She didn't have none of that shit. And the dude came all the way up from another state, moved in with her. They struggled. She even convinced the motherfucker to marry him before he eventually smartened up and went back to fuck home.
And all it took was one
So
other woman to be like, "Niggas, that stupid." And she tried it, and then she went and told her friends like, "Niggas, is that stupid."
mhm.
That's what Trey rolled.
It be like that, man. Your
That's
closing thoughts, Ro?
I was just about to say, like, that's just the internet. Like, when you're on social media or the internet, most people ain't what they are on the internet. Like, most of these women, like, you might look at their TikTok or something, and they just look like they just got this great personality and they just fun to be around. But you get them in person, face to face, they are not like that. See, when you making your TikTok or your videos, it's just you, but they don't be that funny in person. You know what I'm saying? And that's most people. That's most people. Like, most people barely got even conversation skills. Like me, just drive and lift. Like, I be talking to people and hey, what's up? How's it going? Like, they don't even know how to answer that. Like, they just put the headphones, grab the phone. Like, they don't know how to have general conversations because they can just get on the internet. For example, like, you can go to a club. I'm gonna close with this. You can go to a club right now and you'll see people in the back on their phones inside the club. But back in the day, if you was on your phone like in the club, like you was a wallflower, like you looked weird because you didn't have the internet and shit. So you looked weird just standing on the wall, not doing nothing the whole night. Now you could just be weird and act like you on your phone going back and forth when you really ain't doing shit. You know what I'm saying?
Candy
Yo,
Crush.
I'm laughing. I'm laughing because you are absolutely right. I can tell you, I'm from the days where we used to go to the club to meet females. You never seen anybody in the club not only not pull out a phone, niggas didn't even answer their beepers in the club because you couldn't even hear the shit.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? And back then, at least in the beginning, only the drug dealers really had beepers. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't until a little later that regular square motherfuckers got beepers and shit. But this is pre-cell phone era that I'm talking about.
Right.
But anyway, fellas, perfect segue. speaking of TikTok, let these folks know where they can get more of your content at. Both of you guys, Tone and Roe.
Shit, you see it right there. The Roe Show podcast, Instagram, Twitter, all that. That's where you can find me at. And YouTube too.
Tone.
You can follow me on Instagram at ToneYouAFool or at your local strip club at the Hug Horseman. Ask for black licorice. Either you fuck with it or you don't.
And you can find me and your auntie doing making YouTube videos, nigga. Some other night
Soon to be
besides,
OnlyFans.
some other night besides Monday, because I'm fucking with these two motherfuckers. And also, make sure you follow me. You see my name on the screen, the incredible motherfucker T to the O to the P on Instagram. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. Don't forget, I know you got some home training. Bang the motherfucking like bill button the same way you'd wipe your motherfucking feet before you come in my crib, nigga. I appreciate you two guys for coming through doing another show. Tone Roe again. Happy New Year to you. I wish all the best for you for 2022. And until next motherfucking Monday, we'll holler at you motherfuckers. And I'm gonna take y'all out with one of Tone joints with somebody famous. I ain't gonna mention his name. I'm gonna just let the motherfucking song speak for itself.
Oh shit.
Oh shit now. Peace.
Time travel.
It's your boy, Epidemic, your boy Jazz. Oh yeah, I'm Slip too.
It's the SLI, you're rocking this.
Come on.
When I wake up every day, it's like a dream to me. Cause everything around me seems to make believe, yeah. Sitting on cloud nine, I never felt so high. Cause I'm living in the sky. Yeah, I'm living in the sky.
I woke up on one with 9 zeros, that is reminiscing about the days. That's when I was a kid, when I saw $100 like damn, bro, I'm paid. I spend a couple hundred every hour of the day. Now I'm Mr. Most Styled in the front way. Fresh to death, even fresher on Sunday. In the booth, spitting bars till I'm diaphoretic. Trying to get my pockets real fat, diabetic. It all started with a dream, mixed with a little hunger for the cream. Then I sprinkled a little focus to get to the point where I dream with my eyes open. Hocus pocus, I swear it's like magic. Like it, love it, I swear I gotta have it. Man, I started from the bottom like a groundhog, and now your boy coming up laying ground log.
When I wake up every day, it's like a dream.
It all started with a dream.
Cause everything around me seems to make believe, yeah. Sitting on cloud nine, I never felt so high. Cause I'm living in the sky. Yeah, I'm living in the sky.
Passionately late in a flow so timeless, I ain't show up with a date. When I asked for head, I would used to have to wait. But now I get so much, I can rough ahead of states. Panorama got me speaking in a Spanish grammar. Whole lot to all my girls in Cuba, Havana. I reminisce on them things we were doing the Phantom. And if you listen and I call, but you didn't answer. I went from ashy to class C. The one in shotgun is sitting in back seats. Black Maybach, all black seats. She said, nigga, that's weak. Last week, my grandma told me that we living in our last days. That just ain't the way that I see it. If you ask me, I'ma live forever in a day. And I'ma be in the sky till my wings go away. Come on, Slav.
When I wake up every day, it's like a dream.
It all started with a dream.
Everything around me seems to make believe, yeah. Sitting on cloud nine, I never felt so high. Cause I'm living in the sky. Yeah, I'm living in the sky.
A young cat, but they swim in my 40s. Cause I'm sunning rappers that was clearly born before me. And it's funny It all started on the couch in the air mattress. Now your boy in the house. I'm trying to share plates with the greats. Yo, Jiggy, yo, Diddy, where the lobsters stay. I remember studying all the greats. I learned from how they did it and learned from their mistakes. I heard they hating on top. Watch out, son. Pocket Big taught me never ride shotgun. I hope that wasn't too far. I'm fly. I shine bright. You think they think I'm a star? I touch down, leave your city in the maze. Hop on the plane and vanish like I'm a lady. They say the sky's the limit, but they ain't far enough. So when I'm aiming my scope, it's for the sky and up.
When I wake up every day, it's like a dream to me.
That's what we wake up to. Come on.
Sitting on cloud nine, I never felt so high. Living in the sky. Living in the sky. When I wake up every day, it's like a dream to me. Cause everything around me seems so make-believe. Sitting on cloud nine, I never felt so high. Cause I'm living in the sky. Living in the sky.
I think we got one, man. Yo, it's crazy, man. It all started on the couch. We was barely getting by. Now a couple years later, look, we living in the sky.